What is your weekend? You were in the Dabbleverse, you're in the Trollverse, you're in the Charlieverse, you're in the Kikiverse.
Here's my weekend, okay? You want to hear my weekend? Hold
You're
on.
a Zoomer.
Did you get drunk?
No,
From Boomer to Zoomer.
it's not my fault. And Stuttering John is on, and he's talking about shit. And I go, people like, I make a comment. They're like, send Gino the link. So he sends me the link, right? So then I'm on there a couple minutes, and we're talking about stuff and Kiki. And I'm on there for 2 minutes, and I get a text from Shuli that says, $100 N-bomb. And I say, and you know me. I look at my text, and I'm giggling. I'm losing my mind giggling. And he goes, $100 N-bomb. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And then I said fat twice. And he goes, a man of my word, you get $20 of fat. So he Venmos me $40. Then he offers me $150 to drop my pants, just show ass, and walk off and I'm like, I'm not doing any of those things. But then the more John, and watch this, I'll make a point of this, how I wind up in the Dabbleverse, okay? And then somehow Keanu comes up, right? And I'm like, I'll send her the link. So it's me, Keanu, and Stuttering John. And Keanu thinks it's great, and it is, to have all these people looking at her in John's stream. 600 people that think John's a moron. It's like, he gets so bent out of shape if you say fag and finally, because this is another discussion I would have with Keanu later. You know what I hate? And there's a guy that used to sit here, ladies and gentlemen. No, not Aaron Berg. We love Aaron Berg. Kevin Nabrowski, everyone, who I love. I love Kevin Nabrowski. But he would always be like, is that the hill you want to die on? And I would say to Kevin, and I stole this, I heard this once said by Josh Denny, and I'll give him credit. People that say, is that the hill you want to die on, have no hill that they want to die on. Okay? We're in a 3 little box, and it's on Twitter somewhere. And John's like, do your plugs. And I said, I will be, and I'll plug it now, again, Keanu and Chrissy will be at Hyenas with Lila this Wednesday in Detroit. They're on fucking The Blaze with fucking Alex Stein, all this stuff. But Saturday, I will be at the Knights of Columbus in Springfield, New Jersey, unlike those dopey losers going nowhere. And I said, I'll be at the Knights of Columbus this Friday, where I will not be doing my joke. The first person ever to say nigger please was Thomas Jefferson. And again, fucking the next day, John takes his stream down because he doesn't want to get struck. And Keanu's bummed out. The next morning she's bummed out, even though John said John will be on. I apologize the next day to John because he's like, I get a text from John the next morning that it says, the heading was Shuli's bitch. I get an email from John that says, Shuli's bitch. And I read this on my stream Saturday. And he goes, don't think I didn't know you were slipping in the N-word trying to get me struck. Damn, man, what did I do to you? Uncool for even your standards. And again, I literally, because daddy is nothing but honest, I wrote back that morning, John, honest to God, I said that word as a joke. I don't know why everyone in your fucking universe is out to get everyone else. I really didn't think I'd get you struck, and I didn't. He took it down. And I wrote, I do apologize. I'll even say it on my stream today, which was Saturday I did. And I said, I understand if you're mad at me, I guess you should be. But really, I didn't do it for that reason, dude. Anyway, I had a really good time. Sorry about that. Keanu did too. Now, that's just me being honest. Why is that a bad thing?
Why would you do that on someone's YouTube?
Because I don't care. By the way, I almost called you Keanu because that's kind of what she said. And she didn't say it, as a matter of fact. She said it like, you know how Keanu said it? Almost like she's exhausted with me. and how I do that all the time. Wait, I have a missed call.
Do you say the dreaded N-word
I wonder why I
have
several missed calls over the past minute. I wonder, ooh, someone's calling right now and I seem to miss it. Boy, someone's very persistent. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Taking a big old poo.
Hello.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I have terrible news.
What happened, baby?
I have to call off the wedding. I seem to have lost the ring again.
Now, when, because it was fine this morning when I left.
No. I left it with you, actually.
Did you really? I don't recall that. When did you leave it with me?
Well, I left it with you on the hill I hope you fucking die on, you miserable douche. Okay? How about that? Say the N-word. Go ahead. Get everybody struck. Say it. Say it. Go ahead, darling. Go ahead.
Can't wait. I cannot wait to marry this.
But he doesn't care, Keanu.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I
Oh,
want to know.
good. Problem solved.
Does he say it on Gradcast?
Yes, he does.
I do all
You
the
don't
time.
get your channel
Well,
removed?
rings up there with you, you son of a bitch. All right, goodbye.
If you don't understand, can you find the other clip from the In Hot Water page when they fucking did the Joe Rogan thing? Because that's even better. And then we'll do the other one, because I'm going to explain it. It's, and I'm sure I retweeted it. But basically, Kate isn't sorry about fucking what she's done, okay? And this is why I call Stancil out, because I just wanted him to understand, and he gets it, and we love him. And he'll be on in a couple months, right? Jim's going to be on in a couple months, right, Steve? Can't wait. February 13th, cross your fingers. He's a good dude. But there's no talking to some fucking people. And this woman fucking and I'm going to say this again. Kate Meany, when it ends poorly for her, I don't want to hear shit. Because Kate Meany, I know you guys fucking just remember her from when she was here, when she was happy, when she didn't have to take pills to cope with self-loathing. But now she's on so many fucking mind-altering, mind-bending things that she literally, you know who she did an impersonation of? Charlie with Little Lemmy. She went on Hammered, and she's like, I'm going to eviscerate you, Little Lemmy. And Little Lemmy, who's not doesn't call her anything other than she's like got a couple kids and she lives in the South and she likes being on BYB. She goes, hold on, Carl. She's like, all right, go for it. Do we have the clip? You're looking at each. Oh, you didn't find it?
A Joe Rogan clip on the In Hot Water page?
It's not Joe Rogan. It's Kate and Little Lemmy.
It's on the
Who's
Twitter page?
Little Lemmy?
Oh, I think I have this.
Let me see it.
I guess this is this.
If this isn't it, we'll just go to the other one. But this is the definition of being out of your skis. Here it is. So before you hit play, she literally goes, I'm going to eviscerate you. And she's drunk and stupid and a child. And the next day, this was so bad, she had to take down her fucking Twitter the next day. Because this is how you learn. She's like, wow, I'm a fucking idiot. Watch.
I see your face. It makes me want to vomit.
Pause it 1 sec.
Okay.
Is that the beginning? She's like, I'm going to eviscerate you.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the beginning of this one.
Start it from the beginning because I'm going to
Is there a different one?
No, that's it. That's it. But I just wanted to tell you.
Only
She
18
goes, I'm
seconds.
going to eviscerate you. And she goes, go. Here we go.
I see your face. It makes me want to vomit.
Okay.
And you go on.
Maybe you'll lose a few pounds in your arms.
I see your face.
Now, here's why you guys don't appreciate it. Because you're adults. Here's why you don't love it. Because you haven't listened to this stupid, ungrateful cunt that we were nothing but nice to.
Where are the backyard boys? I don't see any boys.
No, because-
I see two ladies.
Because the
And I think
backyard
one of
boys.
them's a juggalette.
Because the backyard boys literally said we're just going to put you 2 boxes up because Kate wanted to eviscerate Little Lemmy. Play the apology.
Oh, I gotta go back.
I'm sorry. But you understand, she's not sorry for anything she's done. She's sorry that she's realizing what a stupid bitch she is. Watch.
Murder by the book. You guys ready?
We were doing our favorite Columbo episodes.
Go for Gino.
Oh my God. All right, I just want to make peace right now. All right, I want to stop bad-mouthing you. I want you to stop calling me a cunt.
Watch
This
how
has
well I
all
handle
been
this.
taken way too far. So with that being said, I am sorry.
For what?
I am not going to admit anything that could.
Goodbye, cunt.
See, there you go.
Do you understand? Do you
That is
understand?
how-
That was Kate
that is
Meany.
how a
She's playing a
55-year-old
game,
talks
and
to a
she
20. You
thinks
can stop
this
it.
is all
That is how a
I'm not gonna
55-year-old
admit-
talks to a 24-year-old girl.
I really hope the end of her sentence that you cut off was, I'm not going to admit, or I will admit.
Nope.
Like she just corrected herself
She-
and
no.
immediately started apologizing
It
for
wasn't.
stuff.
She won't. That's just it. Because she
Fuck
wants.
you, cunt!
She
For what? Fuck off, cunt! Oh my God.
How old
Did
am I
you
again?
enjoy the angry beginning of the phone call? Go for Gino.
I always say that.
As he sits
know.
back with this stern look on his face.
It's funny to hear your happy phone
Oh, I'm sorry.
thing in an angry voice.
Because all she had to do, like, I fucked up, but she's not willing to admit it to herself.
She started to.
No, she wants.
Most of that was an apology.
No,
up
that
until
was
the
that was her
cunt
saying,
part.
"I'm sorry that this is making me look so stupid, and I want you to stop pointing out how stupid I am." I'm like, apologize for posting pictures of Keanu, which I proved. I'm not going to admit that because you don't want fucking to face all the dumb shit you've done. So I called her a cunt again. For what? When I said for what, Garrett spun his chair. Like, what? That's a legit question, Garrett.
The littlest olive branch was extended to him, and he just lit it on fire.
I threw it in one of those fucking those wood. I threw it in a wood chipper.
A dove flew by, he just shot it.
Hold
For
on.
what?
For what?
Fucking cunt.
Goodbye, cunt.
Everything's terrible when you remember it right.
Should be mad
What are
at
you doing, you jackass?
Bomba, watch this. Bomba, you don't understand. Kristen's door has no knob on the locks. I'm locked in. You have to go to her job, get her key, and then come
my
back
God.
before you get to the Eagles tailgate and pick me up.
Oh, God, Gene, do you know how hard it is to be your friend sometimes?
I literally just told that story. I'm like, and when I tell you that, I said, it seemed like 10 minutes. There's this pause where Bomba's like, I could just trash 20 years of this friendship, and just leave them locked in there. And you really thought about it. And then you heavily sighed and said, it is so hard to be your friend sometime. And my buddy Steve is going through that right now. He understands, like,
2 years ago.
It's a nightmare being my friend. But I really work hard. I work hard at the other things, don't I?
Like, Steve, you don't understand. Like, I'm like, Gino, I'm going to take you to this game. I'm going to buy you your ticket. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to take you, provide all your beer and all your food. All you got to do is be ready when I pick you up.
When he says food, I'm going to make it worse. When he says food, his brother does a tailgate bigger than this studio. A giant grill.
Bomba, why didn't you just leave him?
I thought about it. I thought very long and hard about it. I was like, you know what? I should just act like I don't know who he is. And just move on.
Just tell
but
him
I
you're
thought
going
maybe
to get the key.
I could have been an accomplice at that point.
Be like, yeah, Gene, I'm gonna go to someone's job and get a key to let you out of the house instead of going to the tailgate. Just tell him
Correct,
that and
correct.
don't do it.
Because here's the thing. I hang out, you three are definitely in this, Garrett and Steve, with far better people than me. I choose very good people.
And then I get to the tailgate and I got to hear from everybody. Like, dude, man, where you been? You're like an hour and a half late.
Oh my God.
I can't even explain it.
No, you're explaining it
Yeah, I
perfectly.
had to go to my friend's place. Then I had to go to his girlfriend's work, get the key so I could let him out of the apartment that he was inside of. Yeah.
But I do other things to work at the friendship. Watch this. Bomba, remember the time I used to always call Bomba in his apartment at like 3 a.m. And when he'd wake up, I'd say, you couldn't sleep either. So what did you say to me one time, Bomba? I said, you hadn't answered the phone lately. What did you say?
I unplugged the phone and I put it in a different room. So I was basically inconveniencing myself just so I could get some sleep from this lunatic.
So what did I do, Bomba? Watch this. Watch this. Hold on.
He snuck over into my apartment, took the phone,
All
moved
three.
it back.
I took every phone in the house.
Every phone in the house. Put them all around my head. Left, probably laughed his ass off. Left, went all the way home and then called me to wake me up again.
And what did I say? And I went to say you can sleep either. And he goes, why are you doing this? And I go, you couldn't sleep either? And now I've got the paddles on my chest. And he goes, and I'll never forget this. He goes, if you put half as much effort into your comedy career as you do to driving me insane, you'd be a millionaire. And I said, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. That's a fun trip down memory lane. You're the fucking best. Let's get some drinks soon, my man.
You're such an idiot. Goodbye.
that is so funny, and I'm not kidding. I broke through a window because I lived in a basement apartment, and I'm hooking in his phone, and I get the phone from his other two roommates, and there's 3 phones around his head, and I was like laughing so hard, and he's like you. You understand? He's probably one of the nicest, most genuine, do anything for you guys. Why are you doing this?
God, it would have been so great if, like, you broke into his house and he woke up and shot you. Intruder! And bam, he just.
I'm sorry
shoots
I
you in
hung
the
up
head.
on him before you got to suggest that. Again, I apologize. Say, watch this. I'm sorry. Period. Sorry, Jim. I'm going right to Fitzy because this is another bit. Bomba's the one. I've told you this story. I wrote his mother's number in the phone booth at work.
His mother's number?
There was a small phone booth at work. There was a small phone booth. It wasn't even a phone booth. It was a room, I swear, probably this big from here to the bookcase, to the wall. And at the bar, like, it was behind the bar, and that's where everyone threw their coats and stuff. But it was in the days of landlines and stuff, so everyone wrote important numbers on the wall, like for other bartenders. And one day I wrote, for a good time, call Mrs. Bomba. And I still know her number. I still know it. Like Bomba's parents, because I adore them. 2993, I won't say the rest. 856-299. Now in fucking Ray World, that's his number. But and I walked out laughing the same way, and I said to Drew, the regular bartender, he's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "I just wrote Bomba's mother's number on this wall." And he goes, "And?" I'm like, "Not today, not tomorrow, but someday Bomba will come in. Will come into this place, see that number, and lose his mind." 2 years later, hand to God, I get a call from Drew. I think he's there. He's like, "Oh my God, it was just like you said. Bomba came in, and he goes, "Hey, I left my jacket here," and he goes, "Ha ha ha." I'll call him and say, "Wait a minute." Fitzy, you got it. You were in the bar at Bottle Caps and got Bomba's.
Wait, did anybody call Bomba's mother?
I don't think they ever did,
Oh,
because
alright.
they thought it was a joke, but it was the real number. You know what I mean? Plus, this is, it was on the wall. The only one that's going to notice it is Bomba.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I would call one of those for a good time numbers.
Watch this. And trust me, he's got his shit together. Frankie, I've got to make one person leave. Should I make Brian or Kiki, the girl, leave?
Brian.
I want to thank Kiki and Brian from Harlem Standard Whiskey. Go to harlemstandard.com. Again, if you're in New York, go to the goddamn bar and order a Harlem Standard bourbon or fucking rye. Do you make rye? I'm fucking. Yeah, there you go.
Rye bourbon.
God, I'm so bad at my job. Ask for that, and if they don't have it, say why. Oh, I came to New York to get Maker's Mark. So well. Thank you for coming back.
I found the clip.
You know what, Derek, how
I found
about
the
you
clip
kneel?
Rich wants us to take down.
Okay, here's the clip Rich wants you to take down, everyone. Here we go.
I don't want you to take down any clip.
Let's take a look. And the...
Hey, that's going to be taken out of content.
Oh my God! Can someone put monkey
That's
noises?
gonna be- And then right afterwards, you know what you should
The only
do?
way that can get any worse is if you put it in context.
No. Here, you want to make it hilarious?
I love that guy.
Right after that, show me yelling. I'll show you. I'm going to go suck a gorilla's dick. If you got any balls, if you can put that together, then I'll respect you.
Derek, here are my demands to do your show tomorrow night. And you know they're not demands. Please edit this clip. Please edit this clip so we can watch it tomorrow on.
Wait, look at the way his hands go. We can get 2 gorilla dicks in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, put dicks in his mouth.
How come I don't
Put
get paid?
2 gorilla dicks in each hand.
I have to travel to do this show. I got to start getting paid.
Jim blew that for everyone. What was I going to say? Also, Derek, have Superman on.
Yeah, I might be able to get him on. But whatever, he still has some hard feelings because he's a fan.
Tell him to get the fuck over it, and I'll apologize to him. You know, as only I can, Steve. As only I can apologize.
We're all just watching that right now.
Aaron, how bored are you when we don't hang out?
Look at this asshole.
I'm actually willing not to ever work.
Have Frankie dance with him.
I'm willing never to work again. I'm willing to never.
Could we have Rick on just to dance for us? Fuck, that's pretty entertaining right there.
Good.
I'm willing never to work again.
It's the seriousness in his face too, like he's proving something to you.
Aaron, this is gonna be
how
like
much
the
you get him on the
dancing.
podcast? Jeez,
What?
that's amazing.
This is gonna be like the dancing baby in the '80s.
Yeah, if you could get 2 dicks in my hand and then me yelling, "I'll show you."
Oh my God.
I'll never work anywhere again. When they tell me to send a clip to get in the club, I'll send them that.
Oh my God.
Can I move?
The jump to the rhythm I couldn't wait for.
See, it's not. What's going on here isn't right. Never get laid again.
This is insanely funny.
I was trying to prove a point. What happened? Did you against me?
Did you really have a hold on, Jim? Did you really have a point? God, that's so good.
Boy, if you had ice, I'd take some drink now.
Oh, might be close already.